right now.
That's right. Good morning, everybody. Grit and Grace with Jennifer and Merideth. Your girl Merideth right here.
Hey, it's Jen.
And that's right, Miss Jen. And we are so excited to be here. Like always, Saturday mornings, 8 to 9. You can catch us here on Lone Star Community Radio, bringing you the fun, the silly, and maybe a little grit, maybe.
Oh, I'm sure.
I was about to say, Miss Grit herself was like, yeah. In fact,
Have no fear.
We were just catching up already, and we realized, hey, we're about to go live, so we need to make sure we pause it. So I want to catch up and make sure that everyone is having a great weekend. We know we've got a lot to talk about. We've got a special guest today, and if you listen in, last week we said we had a mystery guest. So you may be wondering why we didn't post about it, because it's a mystery. We've got it coming up, something exciting, a little bit different, and something I love. So you're going to find out in a few. But first,
yes.
I need to get to my weather. Are you proud?
That's right.
See? What? I know. I'm so excited. I
can't believe you remembered on your own.
Thank you, Mama. Yes, I'm trying. I can be trained, pretty well after.
It's me cracking that whip.
If I had my button.
That's right. We need your button.
Dang it, my buttons. But yeah, right now, weather is 77 degrees outside. So y'all enjoy it for a little bit, because guess what? It's actually going to get up to 92. I'm sure it's going to be filling in the triple digits heat.
Yeah, like Satan's armpit out there.
Oh, my God. I hadn't heard that expression before, and the visuals, nice. Death Valley there. Okay.
Right.
Yeah, no, it's really, of course, hot. And if you're a native Texan, you still probably aren't used to it like ourselves. We're like, good night. You think we'd get used to it, but we're not. But then there's always that chance of rain that helps kind of cool it down. So today, that's going to be the same 50% chance, all right? So I know it's not pleasant with the chance of rain, but, man, I don't mind bringing those temperatures down. So y'all be careful out there. There is a heat advisory, so please be sure to check in and take care of your pets. Any of the, older people in your life, make sure they're good, because
yes.
It can be very hazardous out there. So definitely be careful. Take breaks inside when you can. And if you're working outside, try to get it done by 10:30. Good night.
For real.
Right? So, and then
try to get it done by 9.
Right. Well, actually, you're with us till 9, right, Mama? Yeah, you could, yeah.
Hello, they can take their phone with them.
Oh, that's true. You can listen online on irlonestar.com and, of course, the app. But want to remind you, tonight it's going to get down to a 74. Tomorrow's still a high of 92. So, nonetheless, it's going to be a hot weekend, but it's supposed to be beautiful despite the rain chances. And just want to encourage you to get out there. So, real quick, want to catch up on our week before we get about some of the activities going on.
Okay, hold up.
What?
Shout out.
Oh, shout out time.
Okay, so good morning to Honey.
Oh, good morning, Honey.
Yes, and my man, because I know he might be listening on his way, through the house. But anyway, Justin and Christy and my niece and nephew, so my brother and sister-in-law, they're listening from the beach this morning.
What?
They just let us know that they were listening at the beach this morning. So good morning, Bowtons.
Oh, yes. Good morning, Mountains. And plus, wow, that must be nice at the beach. Send us some pics. Let us, live vicariously if you're going in the water, or down in Galveston, right? Or where we're at? Bolivar Peninsula?
Yeah.
Listen, it just rolls off the tongue. Oh, yeah. I bet it's beautiful. Wow, it's going to be a great day there today. Well, thank you for listening, guys. And that's the great thing. When you've got the app, you can stay plugged in anywhere.
Absolutely.
Globally. So you need to do that. Make it easy for yourself, guys, all right? Be smart like the Bowders there. All right, so what else is going on with you, Jen? Good week?
Yeah, good week. Little man is up to 4 teeth lost.
Whoa.
In the past 2 weeks.
Hold on. 4? Hold on. So catch us up on listeners. Let him know that, yes, he's at the age 7 to 8 kind of age range. So he is still going through the growing on the teeth, the little teeth coming out. So which ones?
Okay, not the bottoms in the front, but on either side.
Oh, I call those, the bottom fangs.
Okay, there you go. His bottom fangs, he's lost both of those.
Okay, wow.
And the top 2 in the middle. So he looks like a little old man trying to gum his food.
Oh, how precious.
He's adorable.
Oh, and that's so awesome, because I'm sure, you were telling me it was probably really painful before they came out. So even though we're like, oh, I hope he can eat, you were happy that they came out, because it was painful for him to eat, right? Before?
Yeah, poor guy. He kept trying to eat on the sides of his mouth, and he just wasn't, okay, my kid is thin, but
He likes to eat.
He likes to eat because I think he's growing, you know?
Yeah.
So that was really painful for him because he is growing and he wanted to eat. So last night he ate an entire quart of strawberries
Whoa. Oh my goodness. So he was making up for lost
and
time.
like 2 yogurts
Oh.
and a bowl of cereal.
Growing, growing, growing. No, that's wonderful too, because I love the choice. I wasn't sure, like a whole, I thought you were going to say ice cream. I wasn't sure. I love hearing strawberries.
Oh, yeah, no,
so.
he loves fruit.
Oh, I love that.
Loves
Great
it.
healthy habits. And my boy has that too.
Yes.
His biggest health habit that I love, he drinks water. Like that's his main drink. And
Yes.
I love that about him. I'm always trying to encourage it. So I know you are just loving the fact that his go-to are some of those fruits, right?
Yes, fruit and yogurt are his favorite things.
Oh, yay. Okay,
Yeah.
well, good to know. I'm putting that in my file for, gifts and
Yes.
gifts and
yes,
gifts.
yes.
So,
Oh, one more thing
Yeah.
for me this week. I have wedding pictures.
yay. Okay.
Yes.
I am so
I'm
excited.
so excited. Vanessa has not seen them yet. She's coming today to get the USB drive from me.
Now, and I saw
So
something
it's
over
been
Facebook
like
though.
torturous because she's like, don't post anything and don't share anything with me until I get to see them. And I'm like, oh my God, I want to show people.
I bet they're just gorgeous. I mean, I was lucky enough to be there live, so I saw how beautiful, and I know your daughter is
Yeah,
just
you're
so
you're actually in
photogenic.
a couple of
Oh,
them.
good night.
Or at
Don't-
least parts of you.
Oh yeah, no,
Yeah.
I'll take that. That's probably best.
Yeah.
Little portions of me at a
Yes.
time are better. But no, that being said, so I actually saw something on Facebook where she posted somebody had stolen her
Yes.
USB out of the mail.
Yes. Yeah, the photographer had, like written her a note or whatever and wrapped the USB in the note and put it in the envelope. It didn't weigh anything, I mean,
Super
it was just a
light.
little super light thumb
Yeah.
drive. And, yeah, so she, got the mail and everything and she was going through it. Well, she called the photographer and she's like, there's only a note in here.
Mm-hmm.
And, yeah, she got to look at it and there was a little slit in the end of the envelope.
That is so janky.
So
and of course
the next one she delivered personally to me in my hand. So
and that's how you do it. What
Yeah.
a wonderful photographer and professional, because a lot of times people could have taken it out there. I've heard, and I think we've all heard horrible stories. I know I've had a close friend that really actually got just the raw end of the deal, as far as they took all the pictures and everything, and somehow through travel and all this, that somehow they went MIA. It was the most ridiculous situation, and thankfully her great group of friends got together and got all their images together from that night and made her a photo book, because how horrible is that?
Yes.
To go through and want those memories and then not to have them. So kudos to, of course, the photographer
Yes.
for making it right, but shame on you people, because I come from Houston, so I don't trust, and I come out here thinking it's going to be all sweetness, and then moments like this remind me, you don't trust. You got to go above and beyond sometimes.
Yeah.
So, and I definitely want to give people benefit of the doubt, but it's not right when things like that happen. But I'm glad it's being made right, which
Yes.
is so
Yes.
awesome. So
Absolutely.
I'm so excited. I can't wait to see them. I
Yes.
imagine you'll have to wait for clearance and approval before full disclosure.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Well, okay.
Well,
so,
I mean, I can show them to you on the sly.
ooh, okay.
I just can't post anything
okay. Yeah, we'll stay with
until after her and Justin have seen them.
We'll stay in the I can stay in the rules. Okay,
Yeah.
I can do that. I can
Yeah.
do that. Well, yeah. So that being said, I'm glad you had a great week. I
Yeah.
can't wait to hear
How
about
about yours?
that. Really, mine pretty low key, but there are a couple things. Number one, it's hot. I'd like to get in the
It is
pool.
so hot.
And in the country, like I grew up in the city, and we had either a community pool or we had a pool growing up in the backyard, which is why I will never have a pool if going forward, if I have a house, because maintenance is like crazy high maintenance.
Oh, that's why you always talk about the fence.
Yeah.
Not the pool.
Yeah. Fencing a
Gotcha.
Cadillac
Yeah.
one day, Mama.
One day.
One day. So that being said, leaving here last week, and it was just the heat, everything. And I mean, we get out of here by 10:30, because we do some wrap up stuff.
Right.
And it was so blooming hot. I called
Yes.
my husband, and I was like, I know it's a little ghetto, but man, I would love me a little floaty pool. Mama asked and my husband delivered. He is so wonderful. So
Awesome.
we ended up, and I was like, get the $15 plastic thing. I'll just lay spread eagle. I don't care if I'm like just throw it out. I just wanted to lay
Right.
in some, chill water, wear a bathing suit without, because we could go like to a Y or anything like
Right.
that. But then the kids are all running around
Oh,
you,
yeah.
and I just wanted chill time. So it was so funny. And yeah, we did that. We went on the side of the house and just put it out there and just laid and chilled. And it was so wonderful. The only downer is I was like, oh, we'll just flip it, take the water out. I forgot water weighs a lot. Hello.
Uh-huh.
And I was like, oh, we'll just let it dry right here. So we had to deflate it and everything like that. But I am so stoked today. We're going to blow that baby back up, and I'm excited to just sit in the
Awesome.
heat. I know, and it's the little things. So, more or less, we are going to be that country couple that has the little pool on the side looking janky.
A little blue.
Pretty much.
Inflatable pool. Did y'all get the rectangular one?
We did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So much better because then you can both sit in it.
Exactly, and there's actually a lot of room.
Yes.
We're a small family. There's only 3 of us, so there's plenty of room. But I'm going to test the water, spread eagle, see how far I can get out. If I could touch, each of
Yeah.
the corners, more or less enjoy the time. So it's going to be fun. If you drive by my house, you're like, some janky girl is just sitting there doing crazy.
Are you on the side where there's like the shrubs, so you can't really
I have
see?
to. Well, I try, but I have to be careful because we are, like in the country jungle, so I can't get too deep in the backyard because then who's going to come out. So I have to. Okay, city girl's still getting used to it. Yeah, I'll let you know placement, but
Okay.
I'm excited.
Okay.
Yeah, the only other thing that happened this week, which I shared with you, my son is getting to be, he's turning 12 next weekend, right? And he's
Yeah,
been,
we're almost birthday buddies.
oh yeah, we are, and
No, me and him, not we.
yeah, that's what I meant. Y'all are. I'm
Yeah.
sorry,
Yeah.
Leos. Okay,
Yeah.
you little strong Leos.
Mhm.
That being said, he's about to be 12,
Yes.
going to summer camp, coming home, whispering about girls, and the term flirting comes out, and I'm like, excuse me? And I tell this to Jen, listeners, and she's like, yeah, it's going to happen. I'm like, no. No, I'm going to have to cut that off. So that's something that I am not necessarily going to get used to. And of course, I was like, well, are you going to invite her to the birthday party? My son's smart enough. He's like, no, that's awkward. And I was like, well, good, because then I'd have to go to and he'd be like, hello, what's your name? And how are you? Like.
What are your intentions with my son?
Exactly. And I try to be the Miss Grace, but Mama Bear, the grit comes out, so I can't necessarily think that I'm always going to be like the most graceful of parents when I see a lady trying to flirt with my son because he's too young. He is way too young, and certainly I'm trying to dissuade him from girls. I tell him how gross they are, how high maintenance, and I know the irony. I am a girl telling him this, but I'm trying to, it's a protective measure. So, pray about that for me, can you? Can you help me out there? I need some help. How do you
I can't.
make sure girls are gross? How long does that last? Can we make it last longer?
I don't know.
Okay. Dang it. All right. Well, that being...
I try to tell my son that girls are gross, and that's why they don't want to play with him, and they don't want to talk to him, and
Oh.
that's why they say they don't want to be your friend, and he's like, but I just want to be their friend.
Oh, he is so precious.
So,
He is so blooming cute. I can't wait to
your
hear
man is
him.
not the age where,
No.
yeah.
No.
Remind
And
me of this, and
I was about to say, in a few years.
4 years, 5 years.
Yeah, I'm going to definitely remind you. That being said, yeah. So, going to get used to that? No. But we'll keep moving on because these are the days of our lives. And frankly, I don't think it's going to stop soon. So just pray for me, guys, out there, because it's hard when you got a boy. Good night. Only thing worse would
Could be worse.
Yeah, having a girl. God bless. I'm like, oh, good night. That's a little scary. Having a little me running around. Karma, I don't think so. I've already had
I
enough.
love my girl more than anything in the world. I'm telling you right now.
But and girls are amazing. I'm not lying.
No.
I just remember how much.
I'm telling you right now, if I would have a house full of boys.
Yeah, because it's challenging, and you know them, so you know how.
It's a wonder that the two of us survived the teenage years.
Oh, I can't imagine, because that's really that's got to be the scariest is that time between like 11. Well, from 11 on. What am I saying? From 11 on. For a girl now, and
No, we're in a fabulous place now.
Oh yeah, well, she's grown, she's married. This is a different.
Before she got married.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, well, I mean, y'all were at different. That's the wonderful thing is when you get the beauty of having them grown. I imagine, like just and I, of course, I only have one, but as my relationship grew with my mom when I was grown, now it's fun and everything. Now, what something he did this week that really was like got me turned my neck. He was calling me by my name, and I was like, hold up. And I remember when I did that to my mom, I was like Barbara, and she turned around, she's like, what are you calling me that for? It was so
Why
funny.
did he call you by your name?
I don't know, because we were in the house. It's not like we were in a public place and he couldn't find me or something. But
Were you not paying attention when he was calling you?
I think he was just being sassy and trying to be smart. And so he knew how to, more or less, he knows how to get me. So when you call me by my name, my full name, Merideth, then I'm like, hold up. Why are you calling me by my name? Just like my husband, if he calls me Meredith, I'm like, why, honey, babe? Like, those are, your love terms.
See, my mom always calls me Jen. Well, when she says Jennifer, I'm always like, what did I do?
I know, right? So it's not just
I'm
me.
grown. Why are you getting on to me?
I know, right?
And she's like, I was just saying. And I'm like, you never call me Jennifer.
Yes, and that's same with my mom. She, when she says Meredith, then I'm just like, oh, on high alert because
Yes.
you never know. So,
Yes.
More or less, it's just funny being a mom going through that new era where calling me by my name is gonna get me a little chicken neck. I'm like, what? What'd you say? That being said, we have got to get to events because we have so much coming up. I know. I'm like, what? My chicken head?
You're cracking me up.
I know. Sorry. I'm like, plus, if you hear a jingle, I'll tell you about that in a minute. But yeah, so events coming up. It is like always, there's local things going around. We didn't see anything really huge going on this weekend other than some of the live events. But remember when Madeira Estates did a shout out telling us about their open house?
Yes.
It's going to be on the 30th, right?
Yes,
Which
correct.
listeners, you want to check
Like
out.
from 5 to 9, I think?
Yeah. Perfect. Yeah. 5 to 9 at Madeira Estates. You want to go to their open house. If you are thinking about getting married, looking at venues, anything, they are the go-to place. And it's out of this world. Like if you think, oh, a beautiful place in Conroe to have a wedding, you have no idea what you're going to see.
It is so gorgeous.
It is a different world, and it's beautiful is an understatement, and it's decked out. It's like on point as far as all the cool stuff. You
Bells
want
and whistles.
Thank you. All the buttons.
Yeah, I got that.
Because you've got, not only do you have, of course, like all the bridal stuff you would want.
Yes.
But I love that they totally cater to the men too. I mean, like,
yeah, they have an amazing man cave for the groom and his party.
PlayStations, foosball table. I mean, like all this cool stuff, and it just blows my mind that they think of everything. And it's just gorgeous, the grounds there. So definitely want to check them out for the open house. But what I was going to say is, okay, so in addition to that, they are actually doing a honeymoon giveaway.
What?
Yes. Okay. So in fact, and I'm sure, if Ian is listening, Ian is with their team, and he is amazing. I hope to have him here soon because he's got some other talents as well. But being the spokesperson for Madeira Estates, he reaches out to us and keeps us connected, because that's what I love about us having guests too.
Yes.
They know we're their partner. They tell us what's going on. We want to share the love, right? So Ian reached out and said, not only, of course, the awesome open house, but they are doing an amazing giveaway. 10 couples that book their weddings. There's going to be a raffle, or not a raffle, but a drawing. There's going to be 10 bookings given away. Can you believe it? Oh my goodness. I cannot imagine it. So the drawing will be held August 16th. Again, honeymoon giveaway, guys. If you're going to Madeira Estates, if you want to look at their open house, or if you're in the market, it's the place to go. And again, that giveaway, totally worth a visit. We want to make sure you book, and that's going to be just a bonus. How great would it be not only to find a place that you would want to, of course, make, for the best day of your life, but then you get a gift afterwards of a honeymoon? What?
Yes.
It almost makes me want to get remarried. Hubs out there listening.
Almost.
We'll talk in the pool later.
I don't. Never.
All right. Well, we're being silly, but we want to make sure we get to our top 3. So why don't we take a quick break?
Sounds good.
And then we'll disclose a little bit more about our mystery guest, because, of course, she inspires our top 3 of the week. So y'all stay tuned. We've got more Grit and Grace with Jennifer and Merideth coming up. Thanks so much for tuning in this week, guys. Be sure to check us out every Saturday live, 8 to 9 on Conroe's FM 104.5 and 106.1. Also on irlonestar.com. But more importantly, subscribe. Let us know what you want to hear. Leave us your comments, right?
Yeah.
We want to hear from you, all right? Check us out online, too. Where can they find us online? Damn it, woman, that's what you're supposed to say. The social media. Grit and Grace Texas at gmail.com. Online, all our social media platforms are at Grit and Grace Texas. Be sure to connect with us, guys.